Hi guys, Rashi and welcome back to I Wani Hug That Gator, where we hopefully, maybe today, will hug more Gator. Hopefully. Oh, it's December! It's perfect hugging time. Winter in Volcaldera Bluffs is officially here. And as if to celebrate the occasion, tonight is St. Hammond's Winter Formal. We've made it! Hard to believe it's already here. It really crept up on me. Whenever I'd remember the event coming up, I just forced it out of my mind. Whole thing has me pretty anxious. It's like a date, but on a whole new level. Like there's some formality to it. I better not mess this up. Anyway, I find myself with a new difficulty in my life. Over and under and around and under and tug. Ah, is he trying to do a tie? I reel and loosen the lethal neckwear from my collar, tossing the devilish cloth on the floor in frustration. Scanning over the step-by-step instructions once more, I try to find where I went wrong on my latest attempt. I consider going tieless, but damn it, brings the whole outfit together. And I want to look good for Olivia because she'd be doing the same. Picking the slim fabric back up, I notice just how badly wrinkled and ugly it is. Time is running out, sadly. We still had class today, after all. Forget it, I have another shirt that works without the tie and still looks good. Damn! Dumping the fashionable noose in my hamper and swapping outfits, my thoughts travel freely. It's not that difficult to tie a tie. I had to tie a tie every day in high school because for our formal outfit, we had to wear a tie. I thought it was a good idea. I was like, yeah, might as well learn how to tie a tie. And it came in useful. Everyone in the school was excited for the formal. Though Olivia, she looked excited too, but there was something just beneath the surface. Anxiety, probably, for Mr. E. Attican's vigil. Only Olivia, Ben, and I seemed to remember that, the rest of the school having moved on by now. Bennett kept pestering Olivia about her speech, insisting to know what she'd say. The only thing that kept me from pushing this stucco away was the fact that Mia would still give me the evil eye from the distance, in her janitor outfit. Ha! She deserves worse, but at least she's out of our hair. A check at the time says I don't have any time to try again. Tossing on the pièce de résistance, the coat, I exit my room and head down to the foyer. You look great, Inco. Tonight's gonna be the best night ever. Probably. Definitely. I'll make it the best night ever for the both of us. You sure will. I head through the foyer towards my front door and wait, Dad's home. Still dressed in his work uniform, hunched over the bar with a half-filled glass. He hasn't noticed me. Well, not that it matters. As I open the front door, I hear a low grumble from behind me. Back by midnight. Without looking back, I head out. Thanks, Dad. The chill that washes over me is deflected by my formal wear. I can only imagine how hot this outfit would be in the summer. Then again, I did wear a jacket constantly for the first month of school. Yeah, you did, Inco. Speaking of, I can't decide whether or not I want to keep the sunglasses with my outfit. It's hard enough to see outside as it is. You need to get those glasses that adjust with the, yeah. Somehow though, it feels wrong to take them off. Hoping not to waste any more time, I begin the walk to the metro. I really don't want to be late, especially not for Olivia. Oh my God, it's nighttime on the metro. It's the same ride I've taken countless times this year, but this time it has a sense of finality to it. Why? The rocking motions of the cabin are both calming and nauseating at the same time, and I find myself teetering between positivity and negativity. If there's one night that I need to go well, it's tonight. No dodgeballs to the face, no falling into pools, no harassment from anybody. I pray that Attican's eulogy goes smoothly. I hope so too, Inco. Yay! Look at the Christmassy house! I find comfort in the routine walk from the metro to the Payne residence. As I stand outside the house, I realize I forgot to bring any flowers. This isn't prom yet, so I think that's okay. It's December, and that means festivities. The house is adorned with a row of colourful Christmas lights. Guess who had to put those up too? It was worth it to see Vinny and Olivia smile like that, but man, this rate I'm gonna get jacked doing these chores for them. After a quick knock at the front door, I wait patiently for an answer. I hear some voices on the other side. Something about being too cold, I think. It was pretty funny the first time, but they do this every time I swing by. I didn't think the weather bothered them that much. A moment later, Damien swings the door open. Oh, look at how handsome Damien looks!
Hey, Inco, you're looking snazzy.
Thanks. This is all new stuff. Think Olivia will like it?
Probably, but she'd probably be just as excited seeing you wear any old suit.
Well, it's the effort that counts, right?
Yeah, like I wanted to wear a t-shirt that looked just like the real thing so I could be cozier and not have to deal with ties or other annoying stuff. But Mum threatened to beat the snot out of me if I did for some reason. Thought I'd get away with doing it anyway, but then Liz threatened the same thing. Girls, right? Anyway, come on in already, it's dang cold.
I love Damien. He's probably my favorite character now that my other one's dead. He slams the door behind me when I step in. The inside is also decorated for the holidays. I was like, is it? And then I saw some little like vinage over there. Sophia must have spent hours decorating as the living room is a tapestry of Christmas spirit. I don't get that vibe. It even suffuses the air with the internal heating mixing with the scent of sweets baked with cinnamon. I'll have to ask her later to take pictures of this beautiful holiday scene within the living room. Whoa! Liz looks beautiful. Liz and the Paynes are all sitting in the living room. Her neck is crazy long though, you gotta admit. Hey guys.
Inco, is it true you ordered a...
Shh. I think it's supposed to be a surprise for her.
Oh. Thanks again though. It's crazy getting one of those.
Yeah, Olivia's gonna love it.
I really feel like we should have pitched in more though.
Don't worry about it. It was my idea. They got a limo.
All right. Nice suit, by the way.
Why, thank you. Damien nonchalantly takes the seat on the couch next to Liz and wraps an arm around her like it's no big deal.
Yep.
Damien looks at me and flickers his eyebrows. He knows what he's got. What a player. I should try that with Olivia. Mrs. Payne can't hide her excitement any longer.
Oh, that's precious. My little boy's all grown up now.
Mom! Now, Damien. Your parents gotta give 'em right to tease you. One day you'll be doing the same to your kids.
You guys better not be like this all night. Where's Vinny when I need him? Vinny's with his karate team. They're having a big sleepover. Not risking our little rascals messing up anyone's outfit before their big night. Oh Lord, yeah, the idea of acid on my evening gown? I just die.
Too many voices at once. I could never be a voice actor. I don't have the skill nor patience. Damien sniffles dramatically.
Oh, stop it.
So,
Don't worry, Olivia's just getting ready.
Mrs. Payne's voice carries a tone of worry with it. Turning to her, I see the older woman staring at Olivia's door. What is it, ma'am? She shakes her head with a smile, just shy of uneasy.
Oh, nothing. I wanted to make the night extra special for her, so I decided to break out my old sewing machine. We were going to tailor the dress together, but...
Another shake of her head.
It's fine, Inco.
Was it though? What if it isn't? What could I even do if it wasn't? I nod and lean back, letting the small talk between everyone else continue. My concern only grows heavier as we wait though. And inevitably... Honk honk!
That must be your ride.
Oh dear, I'll go and hurry Olivia along then.
My voice is quick to cut her off. I'll check, Mrs. Payne. All eyes are on me, all questioning why. I'll check. Damien, Liz, can you hold the driver for a bit? Damien flashes me a thumbs up and heads out, Liz's body following after.
Don't take too long, okay?
Her head departs at my nod. So weird. When I move to Olivia's door, her surrogate parents follow. Sorry, but could Olivia and I have some privacy? Please? Sophia almost protests, but thankfully Randy takes her hand.
Better hurry, that driver won't wait too long now. Thanks, Inco.
They walk into the kitchen quietly, whispering to one another.
He's gonna die.
My knuckles tap on the door just hard enough that Olivia had to hear it. Another couple taps. Olivia? My fingers wrap around the handle of the door and twist. She okay? Pushing the door open, I'm greeted by sheer blackness. Is she blacked out again? Inco? The sound of my blood pumping is in my ear from Olivia's weak voice. Quick as lightning, my hand finds the light switch and flicks it on, and I see she's not ready. Hey. The relief is so powerful I have to steady myself with a hand on the wall. I don't know what I was expecting, but Olivia's okay, just... You're not dressed. Ugh, wrong words. Olivia sits atop her bed, still in the clothes she wore today in school. Not the handmade dress that's on her wheelchair. It's eerily similar to a month ago how she's curled up in her sheets, with wadded up paper once again spread over her bed. The only difference this time is Guts, sitting in my spot and chewing idly on one of the pieces of paper. Olivia picks him up, nuzzling comfortingly into her plush pet. What's wrong, Olivia? The rider sat down with a heavy sigh and Guts scampers away. With my spot freed up, I sit next to Olivia. I pick up one of the crumpled pages and unwrap it. To call Mr. Yadikin a teacher is to be unflattering. He was above and beyond that. He was beloved to all. The next line is crossed out. The rest of the lines are crossed out. They're all variations of the same few phrases, put together in every possible combination. The strike-throughs grow increasingly more aggressive with each line deemed unworthy. I pick up another sheet. It's the same thing. Each new page is just crossed out attempts to get the thoughts in her head onto the paper. Stop that. Olivia, are you okay? That's a stupid question.
No, I'm fine. It's been months and I'm still not ready to say goodbye. Meanwhile, everyone else has moved on. Stupid, isn't it?
I understand. You don't have to give a speech or anything if you don't want to. Olivia sags and sways until her head is laid softly on my shoulder. I feel her fingers intertwine with my own and finally allow her anxiety to escape with a heavy and slow exhale. The minute of tranquility is then shattered by a blaring horn. Honk.
What's that?
Ah, crap. I take my phone out to see the half-dozen texts from Damien and Liz, all of them expressing my need to hurry up. Go without us. Something came up. Am I gonna do something else?
Alright, take care.
Thanks, D-Man. That weight off our shoulders, I let my phone fall into the bed next to us. I told him to go on ahead. God, Inco, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize.
No, you spent all that time getting ready and Auntie even helped me with the dress, but I can't do anything.
Come on, Olivia, don't worry about it. I don't need to go to the winter formal. I just want to spend time with you. And we can still do that.
Still, I don't want to sit around here, not again.
Well, we could go out somewhere. Any ideas?
Nothing comes to mind.
Just take a walk around and see what happens. Christmas decorations ought to be in full swing now, if nothing else. Takes a few moments, but Olivia's eyes slowly begin to light up.
Okay, that sounds a little fun. Besides, I'd hate to waste a night with you all gussied up like that.
Her sultry grin grows as she eyes me up and down. Ew! I'm blushing. I can tell I'm blushing.
Anyway, sorry I couldn't do the same for you.
It's fine. I'll find an excuse to make you wear it later. You want to go now?
Yeah. Could you help me up?
Sure.
Thanks.
Guess we're not going to the winter formal. I stand up from the bed and bring over Olivia's wheelchair, helping her into it slowly.
Let's go.
Grabbing the chair from behind, I guide Olivia out of the room and through the deserted townhouse. On the metro, it's strangely emptier than normal. It's just Olivia and I in the car, for once. Now that I think about it, everybody's going to be at the formal, so it really is just Olivia and I tonight in general. The metro gently sways us back and forth while we wait for my stop. I glance over at Olivia through my sunglasses. She's turned back, staring out the window, drifting through her own head as she repaints the world in her image. She does see things differently than most. It's a gift she should treasure more. Man, is this really okay? I get the feeling that this is one of those things that she's always going to regret. Not that I should have forced her to go or anything. Still, I should probably try to do something about the situation, but what? My stop is in another 8 minutes. My head fills with thoughts of my empty home and I consider, is that where I should bring her? Some lonely, isolated place? Maybe a slapdash plan forms in my head. It's pretty stupid, honestly, and I'd be making it up as we go, but it'd be infinitely better than letting Olivia just hide away more. 5 minutes. Olivia doesn't seem to be paying attention. Her head is turned, eyes focused on passing scenery through the window. She probably expects me to tell her we're at my stop. I can feel the train slowing down, just a bit more, so I stay silent and turn my head towards the window too. I guess she must be deep in thought because even as the train stops at our station, she doesn't budge. It's the moment of truth. The doors slide open, and then they shut. The train continues. We're now in untested waters. The train takes us to an unknown destination. Hope it's a good one. After a few minutes, Olivia comes out of her reverie confused. Wasn't that our stop? Oh, was it? Whoops. Oh well.
Wait. Inco, it's gonna be hours before it loops back around.
Well, we can get off at this next stop and wait for a different train. Take a taxi back, no biggie.
You don't seem that surprised.
Well, I'm looking at it like an opportunity. We can go do something neat, something neither of us are expecting now, right?
Yeah, I guess. I think that'd be cool, yeah.
Like hugging some gators! The metro starts slowing to a halt. I squeeze Olivia's hand. Adventure?
Yeah, adventure.
I gesture out the door in the polite lady's first manner. Then I start pushing her once she's away from the wall. Cold December air hits like a brick wall. Jeez, it's freezing. Yay, where are we? We exit the metro onto a carefully placed stone path. The district is enchanting. All the buildings of faded stone and brick with colourful lights casting them in a magical glow. older but well kept as we move along the cobblestone road. I feel as though Olivia and I had gotten off the train in another time period entirely. Gas lights decorated with tinsel replace the modern street lamps that normally light up the sidewalks. The difference between this place and the rest of Old Caldera is night and day, and manages to invite an even cozier feeling of the holidays. Whoa. It's the city's old financial district turned tourist spot. Hard to believe that it's managed to stick around after all these years. You've been here before? Dad took me once. So what do they have around here? Just some restaurants and shops. The usual stuff that any tourist spot's gonna have. But I think there's a few small art exhibits around here too, if you want to see those. Sounds good to me. We continue walking down and admiring the district side by side. There's a few other dinosaur folk around the area, but it's noticeably clear that they're well wrapped for the sake of heat retention. Thick coats and puffy jackets were the primary apparel, with some added scarves and beanies to further aid in keeping warm. Though even with it being purely for necessity, there's clearly a winter fashion scene to take advantage of. A small but noticeable chattering noise pauses my current train of thought. I look over to Olivia, who's doing her best to stop herself from vibrating in her chair. Only now does it dawn on me that Olivia's hoodie is the one thing that's shielding her from the frigid climate. Hold on a second. I quickly undo my coat and drape it over her. Thanks. It's worth getting my ass handed to me by Snow Miser if it means keeping her somewhat protected from the cold. Shall we? After a bit more walking, we find ourselves in front of a quaint bistro. Thinking about it, I am a bit hungry. There are a few tables inside, but the outdoor seating looks relatively open, and there's even heat lamps near each table. I gesture towards it. Olivia glances over. She considers and gives a brief nod. When we enter, we share a mutual exhale as the warm embrace of modern air conditioning welcomes us. There's no line, but the tables are all occupied. The waitress behind the counter is sympathetic to Olivia's shivering, though, and offers us the patio table beside the largest heat lamp outside. Aww. Our order of burger and fries was quickly made, and we're ushered into the warmest spot in the front of the restaurant. The warm burger and heated light invigorate Olivia. I hadn't realized just how bad the cold weather affected her, and I feel relieved as I watch the color return to her scales. And as she recovers, so does her appetite. As I slide my plastic basket of fries to her, I notice that the little square has gotten more populated. Despite the cold, several dino families fill the remaining seats, some with food, some just taking advantage of the heaters. Something going on? I poke Olivia and gesture around. She shrugs. After a few more minutes, an oddly dressed group crosses to the middle of the square. Compared to everyone else, they're very underdressed for the weather, wearing fur vests and oddly baggy shorts. There's 10 of them in total, a family of feathered raptors. Swallowing a mouthful of burger, I turn to Olivia to ask and see an excited grin on her face. You know them? Shh! Oh man, I forgot it's Friday night. There's always some live performers here. Just watch. Whoosh! That's so cool. Wow! An elder-looking dinosaur stands out front with a microphone. He must be the leader. Ringmaster? Good evening, everyone! It's a truly magical frosty night out, so let's warm things up just a little bit for everyone. Each member is adorned with various hoops and juggling pins that light a blaze. So please gather close and let the Ashtail clan share a little fire with everyone. And I will introduce myself. I am Firemaster Alejandro. I assure you, tonight is a very special show. They continue setting up. A sign is placed nearby with their socials on them. I do a quick search and, whoa, with these kinds of numbers, they must be quite the spectacle to garner an online audience of this size. Several children tug away from their parents and sit on a perimeter set with rope one of the members had laid out. Makes me just a bit nervous, but they're professionals, I hope. We begin with the traditional Bateria del Fuego. A drum beat starts playing from a nearby amplifier. It's a steady, strong beat, no doubt meant as a metronome for the group. After a few seconds, the troupe begins dancing. Rods spun a flame, creating wheels of fire that they ran about the square. The crowd cheers as the embers sweep by them. The Firemaster, a grandfatherly-looking dino, is the wildest of them all. He wields a pair of chains, the ends of which are ablaze, and he spins them about with reckless abandon. That man alone is a veritable firestorm among the rest of his troupe, even going as far as to let the fireballs bounce off his body to create more unique flaming shapes. My steak fries sit abandoned as Olivia is entranced by the live performers, her silver eyes wide as she takes in a particular performer as he twirls about with flaming fans. Actually, looking at all the performers, they're all raptors. It's a family troupe. Shh! Indeed, all 10 fire dancers look to be a single large family, though there were some minor differences between them, the biggest one being small flourishes in their vest and prop. The tempo of the beat hastens and the spiraling fire dancers move around their elder more swiftly. Then all at once the drumming halts, and the performers bring their fiery props to a halt before them. The older leader's chain swings straight up, the twin fireballs hanging over him for a split second. The blazing orbs descend and bam! Whoosh! All the raptors exhale into their props as the fireballs crash into the earth, creating a great gout of flame upwards in facility of a bomb blast. The fire recedes and the members of the troop regroup, the ringleader once more taking front and center. There's applause. A lot of applause. I didn't even realize I was clapping wildly until I felt my palms sting. The elder DINO motions for the crowd to quiet down, and once we are all silent, he makes to speak. Thank you, thank you. His accent is thick. Oh. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what accents do. And his tone gravelly, further showing his age. Should I give him an accent? I was just doing an Aussie guy.
For those of you who are new to us, we, the Ashtail clan, the Ashtail family,
the other 9 members hoot together, blowing smaller flame pillars,
have been in these mountains since time immemorial.
He saunters around the open square, casually twirling his chain as though there weren't a softball-sized fire at the end of it. This is his voice now, I'm so sorry.
Generation upon generation, we have entertained visitors to Vol Caldera. I, Alejandro Ashtail, am the 7th head of the family.
He pauses to let the crowd take in the information, and then struts back to his family. There's murmurs, and even the other performers look confused as he wraps an arm around one of the female performers and moves back to the center with her.
And this is my granddaughter, Michaela.
Alejandro pushes the young woman forward, a shorter and more lanky raptor compared to the stocky leader. She looks to be about our age.
Greetings, my friends. Tonight is also a special show for another reason. It marks the 25th year I have led this group. It is quite a lot, is it not? Hard to tell when you are getting grey hairs when so much of it tends to singe right off.
He pauses for chuckles from the audience.
However, the sands of time stop for no one. So, that being said, it is time I step out of the spotlight and give the new generation their time to bask in it. And as I take my leave, it is a great honor for me to declare that she will be joining the ranks proper. I have taught her everything she knows, and I am proud of her. So please welcome her in and expect great things from her, for she will be inheriting the title tonight.
¿Qué? Okay, I guess she wasn't aware of that. The entire family is whispering to one another now. This isn't staged.
Ah, Michaela, you are of age now. 25 years to this day, my own grandfather had bestowed upon me these chains of leadership on this very spot.
The crowd oohs.
Ooh! And on this, my 25th year of performing, I find that you are ready, my granddaughter.
The chains finally stop spinning, Alejandro now holding and presenting them to the crowd, and then his granddaughter.
Go on, the crowd. She awaits.
Michaela hesitates, her hand shying away from the chain as though it will burn her. I mean, she looks nervous.
Grandpa, this is...
Up.
I know you are ready for this, sweetie.
He looks her in the eye, and his once bombastic tone is now more soothing.
You have devoted your life to our traditions, absorbing all of the lessons in earnest. You have that fire inside you, just like the fire that I am giving to you now.
The fire master turns to the crowd with a gigantic grin, his voice larger than life.
Do you agree, my friends?
A thunder of cheers and clapping echo, the crowd fully invested in the family ritual taking place. Someone starts chanting her name, and soon enough, even Olivia and I are chanting with them. Michaela, Michaela, Michaela. Our voices invigorate her. With a loud and triumphant whoop, Michaela takes the chains from her grandfather. The balls of flame spin once more, far more wildly as she hollers uproariously along with the crowd.
Yes, Michaela, now go. It is your show to run now.
The old DINO meanders back with the rest of his family, taking up Michaela's abandoned baton before taking a seat amongst the crowd near us.
My friends, with great honor as the 8th head of the Ashtails,
the other 8 performers once more exhale tall pillars of flame.
Let the show continue!
With a graceful somersault, a new drum beat blares through the speaker and the dancers begin to move with their flaming props. The new member moves with elegance. She's clearly had a lot of practice. That grandpa.
Oh, hey, what was that?
What was what? Your smile just faltered. I saw it. In the corner of my eye, what's up? Aren't you observant? I just feel for him a bit. Fire Master, why? In a way, it's kind of sad. The great Alejandro will retire and his granddaughter will take his place. What's he going to be doing for the rest of his life? He loves this job, and he just retired. He's never going to do it again. He's going to enter his twilight years and know the best is behind him. Is that what you think? It's what I worry about. Olivia looks back to the show. The newest member dances elegantly. The performers laugh and hoot in the square with the new leader of the troupe. Compared to her grandfather, she's far more energetic. Her flourishes and sweeps are far faster than Alejandro's. But even still, for snippets of seconds, I would see some worry across Michaela's face, questioning herself, or her movement, or something. The look would vanish, though, when another of the troupe would pass her by, whisper something to her, or perform a duet move with her to help correct her. Taking the show now, it feels less refined compared to the first act, but also more real and vibrant. Firemaster claps along and laughs to himself, giving reassuring thumbs up. Olivia looks to the old man, lost in thought. Well, maybe there's a little truth there, but, I mean, look at him. Does he look sad? No, he looks like it's the best day of his life. He's really happy for his granddaughter. His granddaughter that he taught everything she knows. Everything he learned from his father. One day the torch was passed to him, and he upheld that legacy he inherited for years and years. He had an amazing career, and he raised her so he could trust her. And now she's ready to do all that herself. Again, it's a matter of trust. You don't think someone as old as he is able to tell? It's like an old tradition, you know. Only a poet could appoint another poet. Things change. People change. But a talent or a craft has to be passed down, or else even the little things become impossible to do. Alejandro knew his craft well enough to perform for 25 years. And look at Michaela. She's performing just as well as he did. He knows better than us, Inco, so I don't think he's wrong for wanting to pass on his legacy. To pass along everything you know like that to someone you love. It's to grant that person their purpose. That's why he's happy. Life's full of uncertainties. To raise someone up to take your place is one of the biggest challenges. Moving forward with no fear of the future at all, making it so even the apprentice can become a master and pass on what she knows, just the same. That biggest challenge turns into a great blessing. To keep going, even when it burns. Always moving to a final victory. And in the end, he won. I wipe the tear from her eye. She leans into my hand. Somewhere in there, something changed. He started referring to two people. I want to tell her, but she knows. I think I'm ready. Inco, I got it. You got what? I really can't explain it right now. It's more of a feeling. It's like a flame. We need to get back. What are you waiting for? Let's go. She yanks my arm and starts burning rubber towards the direction we came from. Olivia, go where? The formal, dummy. What? She races off back toward the metro station before I can even finish my question. Wait, the eulogy? I take off after, the uneven cobblestone catching up very difficult. As I pass the propped up sign, I stop, yanking a 20 from my wallet and dropping it in the tip box for the ashtails. The little girl standing by it beams at me with a toothy grin. I'll melt later. Can't get distracted. Where is she? I catch up to her, still speeding towards the metro station. Is there still time? It's almost 9. There's time. We can make it. Should we run back to get your dress? Olivia stops and skids to face me. It's the other way. We can't. Both our heads jerk sideways to the boutique we stopped in front of. Our hearts give a beat. In the distance, the familiar sound of the metro's arrival. We have maybe a minute. You got $200. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Come on. Olivia drags me into the store, scanning for anything she'd find acceptable. What kind of dress do you want? I don't know anything about dresses. Shit, okay, what's your favorite color? Green! The fuck do you think? Of course it is. Shut up! You know this fashion shit, you pick something. Okay. Time slows as I scan the shelves, cataloguing all possible dresses in sight. There's about 3 green dresses on display. The lime harbor wiggle dress looks like something I'd hurl on, and the Grande Verde classic wrap dress aged faster than the wine-guzzling wench that made it, Jesus, which leaves the newer little True's deep green dragon perch kimono. This is yes, it's beautiful, I'll take it. I toss it over to her, and she catches it. With the dress in tow, Olivia wastes 0 time and speeds right out the door with enough force to nearly knock me off my feet. I have to stop the shop owner from giving chase by hastily handing her the 2 Benjamins. Sorry about that, keep the change, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Olivia's still ahead, trying to put the dress on already, and still move forward towards the metro. We're right there. Lift your tail. She understands and quickly shifts her tail in an upright position right before I grab her handles and keep rushing forward. Right as the door starts closing, I muster all the strength I have in me and boost Olivia into the cabin. I managed to throw myself inside before the door could close on my foot. I slide Olivia to the side and stop myself on the armrest of the opposing seats. I'm left breathless. The heck are you out of breath for?
It's tense.
You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I finish catching my breath and sit in the seat normally. Olivia moves into her spot and keeps struggling to put her dress on. She tosses me a hoodie.
How does this even work?
Olivia waves the kimono around like a signal flag, confused as to what goes where. Here, let me help you out. I bought a smoking jacket a while back. Shouldn't be too dissimilar to wearing one of these, I think.
A smoking jacket? I didn't think you smoke.
I don't, just thought it would be cool to have. I help Olivia off her wheelchair and onto the metro seat, since that should make the process easier. Takes a bit of trial in her fit and a quick snoot tube tutorial, but we eventually get the naga, jubem, and kimono on. Totally aced that pronunciation. I didn't, so good job. After making sure all the knots are tied securely and her tail is poking out of the accommodating slit on the back of the dress, I help Olivia back onto her wheelchair.
Oh, she looks so cool.
Well, how do I look? I take a good look at Olivia in her dress. Even though this was at the last minute, she still manages to take my breath away. You look beautiful.
You're just saying that.
I am, and it's the truth.
Wait, do you still have the tickets?
I reach in my back pocket and pull them out, offering her to see. She takes one and stares at it intensely in her hand as though it were gold.
7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
She glances up at the terminal, 9:30.
We can make it.
It'll be close. The speech might go a bit over the limit, but
we can make it in the last minute.
Okay. Olivia starts hyping herself. Her lips move, but no words come out. Olivia's head would occasionally bob in approval or shake in disapproval too. There's a heavy tension building in my chest. The LED clock display in the carriage looks like it's going thrice as fast. I can't tell if time is going too fast or our train is going too slow. For the whole ride, she speaks silently to herself, probably rehearsing the new speech she just pieced together. Man, I love seeing her like this. With my phone, I check Google for the fastest way to the convention center. We're cutting it really close, made worse by my discovery. While I don't want to disrupt her concentration, we have to transfer lanes at the central station. Olivia is still lost in her rehearsal as I push her out of the train and race to the full railway station. I curse the building's layout, the second line having been built what feels like miles away as I try to get us to it. This is me every time I go into my fucking city and I have to swap trains at Central. Last I see it, a sign directing to where exactly the convention center tram is, downstairs. The silent curse, I beeline for the nearest elevator, Olivia's wheelchair becoming an incidental plow as we push through the late night crowd. The elevator door looks positively ancient, but that doesn't matter. My full palm slaps at the button roughly as even more adrenaline pumps through my veins. Right now I feel a sort of hyper-awareness, the rest of the world going at a snail's pace as I repeatedly jab at the button. When the doors finally lurch open, I practically shove Olivia through, startling her from her thoughts at last.
Inco?
We're gonna make it. Inco! All at once I feel my energy plateau. Slumping heavily against the handlebars of Olivia's wheelchair, my body finally registers how hard I pushed it. With a gasp, I'm floored completely, my lower body feeling excessively heavy as the muscles within my legs wail in pain. When the elevator doors reopen, Olivia thankfully wheels herself out. I hang onto her handlebars while I drag my feet after her. The transfer train is there, thankfully. We're gonna make it, Olivia.
You said that already. Inco, are you alright?
She peers back at me over her shoulder. I simply smile and wipe the sweat from my brow with my sleeve. Getting aboard the new train, I allow myself to collapse on the seat by Olivia. Olivia keeps looking at me with her moonshade silver eyes filled with worry. My only response is a tired smile and thumbs up. The second metro line goes just as fast as the first. 9:45. I don't dare interrupt Olivia here. She continues mashing all the right pieces together in her head. It's not just a speech, it's an all-new part of her she's suddenly awakened to.
Inco.
I glance over. She offers her hand and I take it.
I'm so happy you're here. Thank you.
I gently grasp her hand for the rest of this metro ride. Eventually we pull into the station. We're here. 9:57. It's right outside, a straight shot to the front door. The doors open, and a few couples start exiting. That's fine, people leave these things early all the time. A tinge of fear mars Olivia's face. I give her a reassuring smile and start pushing her out past the inflow. The convention center is just up ahead, covered in what must be hundreds of feet worth of sparkling fairy lights. 10-foot tall Christmas tree stands near the entrance, topped with a star that pierces the night sky. I turn the corner into the parking lot and everyone's gone. The chatter of milling couples entering cars or walking past us to the metro. My pace slows to a walk. We can't have been that late, could we? There should be a few minutes to spare. There should be. As more couples trickle out the door, a tired figure stands at the door. It's Ben. He's holding the door open for a few more couples. I stop in front of him, and when he notices us, he stops and stares. Ben, what? What are you two doing here? It's over. Go home, we need to do cleanup. But the formal, it ends at 10. Ben raises an eyebrow. Everyone should still be in there, just getting ready to leave. I peek past Ben. The place is nearly empty. We needed to be out by 10. It's 2 minutes past. No. Look, Ben, it took some time, but trust me, we got it. We can call everyone back, use a speaker, something. Just let Olivia do a last-minute speech. A last-minute speech? Are you fucking kidding me? Olivia, you made a commitment, and you failed. Again. Like always, you throw this pity party for yourself, and someone else has to pick up your slack. You couldn't even drop the act for Yadikin. Well then, Olivia, you won. You abandoned the Yadikin so you could run away with your boyfriend and pretend nothing ever happened. Congrats. Dude, holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? I get up in his face. Olivia tugs softly on my sleeve to pull me back. He sighs. I'm not getting worked up over this. You got a speech? Okay, let me hear it. I'll be your audience, No. Thrilling. I moved to tears. Ben, what's gotten into you? Nothing. Just leave me be for the night, okay? And Olivia? Stop looking at me like that. He takes a step back and lets the door close. I feel Olivia's consistent tug on my sleeve. Deep exhale. It's not worth it. Ben's a dick. Holy shit. The walk back to the metro is silent. From us, at least. The chatter from the couples around us is lively. Tales of a night well spent, how fun it was, impromptu plans being made to visit each other's place for the night. But Olivia's just left out of it. She was so excited before. It's like someone clipped her wings. Someone. I'm not letting that guy live this down. A heavy gloom hangs above Olivia's head. Sitting silently in the empty car with her, any previous words I had to help were simply gone. Instead, I lean closer to her, my hand finding one of hers that's balled up tightly in her dress. My fingers softly unwrap hers, carefully disentangling them from the soft cloth in her grip. Her head tilts upright, just enough that I can see the fresh tears trailing down her cheeks. Once more, I take her face in my other hand, my thumb wiping away one track of tears from her. A sorrowful smile spreads across her lips, small and feeble on the verge of breaking. Rising from the seat just enough, I bring myself close to Olivia. The hug is awkward and shaky from the rocking of the train car, but I keep tight hold of her, cradling her head against my chest. We did it! We hugged the Gator again. Olivia's tears soak into my suit jacket, already ruined from our failed attempt to get to the formal. Couldn't care less for the damn thing, though. All that matters right now is being here for Olivia. My front door opens easily enough as I slowly wheel Olivia into my home. I don't know who is more tired, but I know for a fact I'm in need of a change of clothes. Olivia? She simply responds with a non-committal grunt. I need a change out of this. Another grunt. With a gentle sigh, I set Olivia's hoodie on my lap. I'll take you to the guest room so you can change too, okay? A third grunt, but with a nod. After I bring the girl to the guest room on the ground floor, I scale my stairs slowly. Once away from Olivia, I finally feel the full weight of all my exertions tonight. My arms feel leaden. My legs look wobbly jelly. The want to just collapse and sleep drops violently on my shoulders. But I find the strength to haul myself into my room. So I struggle to remove the sweat-soaked cloth from my body. Removing the undershirt almost made me slam face first into my wall. Inco? What? Wham! Ow. The cool hardwood of my floor feels amazing on my scalding hot back, even if my tailbone feels bruised. Olivia is kneeling in my doorway, back in her usual hoodie. Seeing her concerned look helps to dull the pain. I'm fine. Good. She shuffles further into my room, her eyes roving over my walls thoroughly. I consider standing, but my legs could use some reprieve. So I simply reach for the clean shirt I'd set aside and slide it on swiftly. Nice room. Thanks. My knees ache terribly as I shuffle after Olivia, uncaring about how it may ruin my dress slacks. Olivia plants herself at the foot of my bed and I take the spot right next to her. Her hand finds mine immediately and her head lands on my shoulder. We simply sit and relax like that. The stress from it all oozes off me as Olivia nuzzles against me. It's an odd sort of silent serenity that settles on us. No sound at all except for our breathing, each puff of air taking with it more and more of our worldly troubles. Inco, her voice is soft and steady. I'm sorry. About tonight. It's all my fault. I lean my head against hers and shake it in rejection of her statement. It's fine, Olivia. I don't blame you for anything Ben said. But if I had realized sooner, I shake my head again. What matters is you figured it out. And I'm sure that Mr. Yadikin, her breathing hitches at his name. I mean, you understand what's important. Yeah. Her head bob of agreement presses her silky hair against my cheek. What matters now is that we're together and enjoying the rest of the night, okay? She bobs her head again and I can feel her anxious sigh escape her. So, what do you want to do? We can watch movies, or maybe I can show you some photos, or... Inco? I pause to hear out what she wants. I just like to stay here with you. Of course. Another pause. But, what is it? Just name it Olivia and I'll do my best. Well, could you turn the lights off? The lights? Those lights? The ones with the switch all the way back in my doorway? My legs are practically cinder blocks now with how heavy they feel. But if it's what she wants, of course. Sheer brutal agony lances through my sore leg, but I manage to get to my feet. I swear I hear snickering as I slowly shuffle to the light switch. Must be my imagination. Must have been the wind. Once I manage to get to the wall, it's a simple matter to flick the switch off and douse my room in evening darkness. There's a gasp from Olivia, and I can just manage to turn without collapsing on myself. Olivia? The stars, Inco. Stars? In the dim moonlight filtering into my room, I can see Olivia's head turned towards my windows. Huh. No wonder they made suburbs out here. I guess. Olivia shifts back to her knees and moves to my window. Wow. You like stargazing? My dad used to take me out. The nebulas I saw back then, those colours, they've always stuck with me, swirling around in my thoughts. Managing the steps needed to reach the window, I stand next to Olivia and look through the window. It's a clear night with the moon only a quarter waning. I had never considered it, but these new suburbs don't have too much light pollution, unlike Olivia's neighbourhood. How long has it been since she's seen a night sky like this? My legs finally reach their tipping point and I find myself collapsing into my desk chair. When my arm lands on my desk, my hand lands on something. Oh, it's my camera. Say, Olivia. Huh? Do you like a better view? Of the sky? Here. I find my tripod and search my desk for my biggest camera lens. After some practice setup, the camera is pointed right out my window, aimed at the cosmos above, and then the whole thing is connected to my computer. Presto, a very own observatory. The screen fills with a beautiful high-definition feed from the camera. I slide in the computer chair to show Olivia. Oh, whoa. Want to come see? I move to get out of the chair so she can have a turn, but in a flash of movement betraying her tired exertion, Olivia forced herself into the chair right on my legs. Feeling her weight press into me is nice. It's really nice. I carefully aim the tripod bit by bit, aiming at the various sights in the sky. We see a distant nebula swirling around in blue and purple. It's only barely visible, but it's there. I should paint something like this sometime. I bet it'd be really pretty. I don't think I could do it justice. You don't think so? I'd like to see you give it a shot. I catch something in the stream for just a second. Hold it. Hold it! Objection! Slowly now I know I just saw something. Whoa. Is that? I think it is. A shooting star up close for us to see. Nobody else in the city gets to see this. You want to make a wish? Olivia thinks to herself and turns her head to look at me. You saw it first. Are those the rules? Alright. A wish. Okay, think fast. I wish things will turn out okay. That sounds good. For some reason, I always think you're supposed to pray a bit when you do this. Whoops. I look away from the monitor and smile at Olivia. So? I don't want to tell you. Besides, I think it's already coming true. Olivia rolled her eyes, though the screen lit up her smile too. Feeling her snuggle further into me, we continued looking at the celestial bodies that hung over us. My arms wrapped around her midriff, holding her as close as possible. It's how we spent the night together, just us and the stars and nothing else of the world. The purr reverberating from Olivia and through my chest slowly soothed us both to sleep. Yes, that wish is coming true. In the chair? Okay, I'm going to leave it here, but that was crazy. I came into this expecting to go to a winter formal and instead we got an adventure and a fucking talking down from Ben, dickhead. Anyway, hopefully we can figure that out in the next episode, but I would like to leave it here and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you get to play many, many games. I hope you get to see many, many stars, and I will catch you in the next one.